Ding dong, yes! Good morning! Wakey bakey, time to wake up! Tick tock, tick tock. I have amazing news for you, Jens. You have to hear this. Come, please, wake up!
Krista?
Yes!
Good morning!
Good morning, sweetheart. Oh my god, you won't believe this. I have amazing news. The thing is, I am nominated as the Performer of the Year at the Finnish TV Awards. So I have to go there because maybe I will win. And that means that I cannot join you to Turin at the moment. I'll join you later for the finale, okay?
Okay, I guess. I'll get ready then.
You can do this, yes, you will be fabulous. Enjoy, bye!
So Ben, you heard the boss. Let's get ready. Ready for touring to Turin!
My name is Krista. For many years I have been trying to find the answer to the question, what makes the Eurovision Song Contest such a special phenomenon? I thought I would crack the code when I participated myself in 2013, but I still want to know all about its magic. So this year my road to Eurovision continues. On the road to Turin, I want to discover the fascinating stories behind the Eurovision Song Contest. Welcome to Krista's Road to Eurovision. Italy was actually the inspirator for the Eurovision Song Contest. It was the idea of Sergio Pugliese in 1955 to suggest that the popular Sanremo Music Festival should be a reference to create a European version. EBU gladly adopted this idea because they wanted to somehow bring the European people together after the World War II. And this is why we can enjoy the biggest music event in the world every year. Despite this great contribution, Italy has a bit of a love and hate relationship with the contest. Italy won 2 times, but also withdrew several times and did not participate for several years. The last interval was from 1997 till 2011. But Italy finally came back and they have managed to control top positions every year since then.
165
But it took 30 years after their last win in 1990 to take the crown back to Italy. Måneskin's hit Zitti e Buoni became the most successful Eurovision song in 10 years. And the band managed to hit both the European and the American hit list, which is a record. So that's why we come to Turin this year. The city was selected after a bidding process in Italy. Turin was the first capital city of Italy from 1861 to 1865. Today, the city is ranked 3rd in Italy after Milan and Rome for economic strength. Turin is also home to Italian automotive industry, with the headquarters of Fiat, Lancia and Alfa Romeo. But the city also offers a broad variety of cultural highlights and beautiful places. Welcome to La Bella Vita Italia!
Kalush Orchestra, hi guys. You're here obviously for other reasons than most people are here. Do you feel a lot of support from other artists?
We feel great support from many countries, and we would like to thank everybody who's supporting Ukraine.
Sunday is Mother's Day, and the song is originally written for your mother. There was one phrase that stuck with me, and I translated it in English. I always find my way home, even if all roads are destroyed. And that's even more powerful, knowing the situation now at the moment. Does it make you extra emotional?
Справа в тому,
Indeed,
що
even though there was nothing related to war in this song when it was written, but after the war broke out, a lot of additional meanings started being attributed to this song because many people are missing their mothers and they are seeing Ukraine as mother in general. So this additional meaning is now in there. And indeed, tomorrow we have the International Mother's Day, so we would like to ask everyone to congratulate your mothers.
Eurovision should feel like a party, but this year it feels wrong to party. And we at OUTTV, we feel that we need to support you even more. People can go to our website to donate money for LGBTQ plus refugees, but also people voted massively for who they think should win the Eurovision Song Contest. Ukraine came out as the winner. We want to give you already an award, the Out Music Award, to keep your morale up, and that we can all fight this together with love and tolerance and peace. Unfortunately, our producer with the award has a delayed flight, so I can't give you the award, but I have a video to show you.
Hi guys, I'm still in the Netherlands at the airport, but I'm on my way to Turin. I brought the OUTTV Music Award that we will give you as soon as possible. I'm on my way.
cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. А стосовно допомоги
What we would like to tell your readers and listeners right now is please support Ukraine information-wise, because everybody can speak up about this, what's happening, write about this in social media, tag decision makers, visit demonstrations, peaceful demonstrations if they are in your country happening or in your city. And together, by uniting, we can bring this war to an end.
Hi Omen, so nice to bump into you in Turin.
Hi, nice to see you.
So how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Carry me away, just float away. Bury all of my things, bury me in my skin. All that I've done, oh Lord, I've done. Who do I want to be king? Pulling too many strings. All that I've done, oh Lord, I've done.
You are one of the few acts that looks complete if we look at the rehearsal.
It's not. There are some things that a few tweaks we gotta do. It's important for the camera work to be done in such a way that it engages the viewer and the listener. So there's still some few things that we have to tweak to kind of make it a little bit better. In general, I mean, I'm feeling pretty optimistic. It's on the right path.
How much are you involved in all the process? Is it you that's saying I want it this way, or do you leave that to other people?
Well, I'm fully involved in the whole process. We're all, I'd say it's a team effort because we're all sitting down and we're proposing things, giving out suggestions and whatever works. And I'm with a team that really feels, what actually fits.
What amazed me about you is how relaxed you are. There's no hint of stress or anything.
Looks can be deceiving.
Okay.
What you see on the outside might not be how I feel on the inside, but it's just normal. I try to keep a level head and live for the now, but plan for the future and not get too stressed out about things that I can't really control.
I noticed the pin of Ukraine. Can you tell me something about that, your relationship with Ukraine and Kalush Orchestra?
So I'd say we've become friends. We talked about collaboration. We're doing a song together. It's probably going to go out, soon after Eurovision ends. And I mean, these guys are amazing. Everything about from their looks to how they perform on stage. Their whole image is grasping. Stefania is probably the closest thing to what I usually listen to. They mix some traditions from their culture when it comes to music into rap and beats and stuff like that. So I think it's great what they're doing. Poland will always stand with Ukraine, and I really hope that all the men who are fighting there get back to their families and their mothers, sisters, wives, and get back home safe.
Started 6 years old. They'd avoid me if my heart was cold. Found it hard to talk and speak my mind. They never liked the things that I would like. Cause you're told to play, but you're not the same as the other kids playing the same game. Try to jump on in, but they push away so far away.
There's a lack of LGBTQ plus anthems in the Eurovision. Of course, we've got the icons like Conchita and Dana International and Netta even. But when it comes to lyrics, it's rarely that it's this authentic.
I never really set out for it to be an anthem. For me, it was just a song that I wrote when I was 15. I actually messaged it to myself on Facebook. I was very dramatic. Messaged it to myself on Facebook, more of a, you're doing so well. I mean, I was diagnosed with Asperger's at 6, again at 9, and then at 12. They had to tell me 3 times that I was on the spectrum. But I also grew up in a really religious family, a very religious and reserved family. So the idea of being, gay and being all those things that Eurovision is so proud of being wasn't acceptable for me. It was just this thing that was constantly prayed over me. We'll pray that Sheldon will be a real man. We'll pray that Sheldon, won't be gay. He'll be straight. He'll have a wife. He'll have kids. We'll just constantly keep praying to fix something about you. And I think I was about 14 or 15 when I came out, and it was pretty hard for me. But I came out, and I just said I just don't want to be defined by what people want me to be and what people tell me I can achieve and not achieve. And yeah, I wrote the song, and there's a lyric in the song, and that's the thing that I wrote on Facebook was the light shines bright through those who've broken inside. And I think so many people in the community, in all communities, can feel that feeling of feeling so broken, almost like you're unfixable.
Was Eurovision always a dream?
The biggest dream. The only dream I had at the time. I remember watching something on SBS, which is our broadcaster in Australia. They had this commercial for the bearded lady in 2014, and I just wanted to know everything about who that person was. And coming from a religious family, I didn't have much accessibility to Eurovision. It wasn't something I was allowed to watch, and the idea of watching a bearded lady or a man in a dress, it just wasn't okay. It wasn't acceptable for me. So when I first saw it, it changed my life. I was like, this is what I want to do. I kind of feel like my life started that year I saw Conchita for the first time. I was like, this is it. This is what I want to do. I want to dress up. I want to be in the land of, Nettas and Conchitas. I just fall in love with the contest every year.
'Cause you never want to be the kind of person who can work it for those ones who cannot word it. 'Cause you've been the kind of person who felt these pains.
And we have to talk about the dress. It's enormous.
It only weighs like 40 kilos, something crazy. Then the mask, another 4 kilos. It's beautiful. It was made by a designer in Australia named Lynn Lacow. It's ridiculous. It took 27 people to make. After my national final, they just jumped straight onto it. Embellished with 100,000 Swarovski crystals, 90,000 Swarovski pearls, and House of Emmanuel mask. He's ridiculous. He sits and puts it in one by one. But I sketched this idea of what I wanted to wear years ago, and now it's happening.
Are you aware that you are in a stage in your life where you are the example, like the bearded lady was an example for you?
I don't really see myself as a role model. I struggle every day. I struggled this morning. I struggle every day about myself and what I want to be and what I want to grow up to be. I don't know. I think for me, because I'm constantly working on myself, I don't think I'm perfect at all. Every day I look in the mirror and want to improve and want to change and want to be the best version of myself. I think for me, when I think of a role model, I think of someone who's super established, someone that's just ready for any fight, somebody that just has it all together, and I don't have it all together. I'm very proud of where I've come. I've come from absolutely nothing. I came from a family that once upon a time would have looked at a guy like me and turned the TV straight off. Like it's a massive deal. I'm extremely proud of how I come from nothing. I grew up in public housing, moved a lot because of that, 13 different schools, moved to like 30 different houses all my life, and never had kind of stability in that. So I'm extremely proud in how far I've come. I've created my own life. I've created my own little family. I'm really proud of who I am. I just don't really see the role model thing yet.
Well, you should be proud of yourself. Do you have a message to all the people who are still struggling?
I think there's so many people, in terms of sexuality, there are so many people in the world that are just like, be you, be yourself, come out, be you. I never felt safe to come out. I never felt safe to be myself. And I think the one piece of advice I could give to anybody is work very hard and know that there's support everywhere that you are, and to take it in your own time. Because for me, I wasn't in a safe enough space to come out and to be who I was, or else I probably wouldn't have had anywhere to live. So, I mean, in your own time, and just really love who you are, and just be strong.
Camera on my head? Check. Tripod? Check. Positive vibes? As always? Check. I think I'm carpet ready. Hey ho, let's go.
Hey ho, let's go. Folklore, rock'n'roll, Black Tren, Undrie, Chișinău, București.
No, Jeremy, just one question and you can pick the question.
Of course. So, who is your idol? Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones. I want to be like Quincy Jones in Belgium, the new Quincy Jones.
Why?
Because they changed the rules in the music industry, and they work with her heart, okay. and yeah, so I'm inspired.
Okay. Guys, I was very inspired by you. With the and it's very yeah, it was kind of hot. Can you do? Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that. I like the purse as well, by the way. I'm very jealous. Can you do the?
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh!
Well, that's 12 points for me. Good luck. Hi. Hi. How are you?
Very good. How are you? So nice to see you again.
A fun question. Just pick one. Okay.
Which charity work or cause is one of the most important causes according to you? Trans children.
Yes. And why?
Because we need to acknowledge that they are and exist all over. Even here in Italy, they exist.
I'm so thankful for the work that you do. I all said it already, but oh my God, I'm so glad. And you look stunning. Can you show the flag? Why not? The camera is here on my head this time, but oh. Beautiful.
Sorry.
Nice to see you.
I'm fangirling right now.
What's up?
Well, stop. Yes, I only got one accreditation, so I had to be creative. So you can pick the question.
What advice would you give your young self? Don't pick up the guitar. No.
I would say it's super cliche, but like believe in yourself even when shit doesn't go your way. Just keep going.
This was already the correct answer, so you win airtime on OutTV, and now you may sing your song.
Where are you now when I miss you? You're sailing around in my peripheral. Where are you now?
Where?
Where are you now? Here. Where are you now?
And mountains they crumble, and rivers they run dry, and boys do cry.
So I'm snapping 1, 2. Where are you? You're still in my heart. Snapping 3, 4. Don't need you here anymore. Get out of my heart. Lite med bättre hacka Rider hjärtans flagga så fri. Lite med bättre hållevarna det man kan. Ser att du kan vara momentet. Bega kan furu. Melianas rojo de sentimente. Skasta jura eller besu. Nothing more that I can say says it in a better way. But if we die together now, we will always have each other. I won't lose you for another. And if we die together now,
Mamo prawy zgodu, poczuł się uczuty twoje niby słowo. Folkloren, rock'n'roll, blacket ren och det är Kishinev och Bucharest. Kishinev och
here in the deep dark states, barbarian love. Oh my lief van moet ik nou? Ik zit diep en ik wil jou niet laten gaan.
Hi Ben, shall we call GJ? Hi GJ, this is Jens calling.
Hey Jens, GJ here with the latest Eurovision news. Looks like you're having an amazing time in Turin, and it looks great on TV as well. Did you see semi-final 1 last night? Whoa, those 10 qualifiers, definitely some surprises in there for me. As you know, Ukraine has a really great shot at winning Eurovision this year. Of course, they won the Out Music Award as well, which is a great predecessor to finding out whether they will win Eurovision as well. But if they win, of course, there will be a risk that Ukraine isn't ready to host Eurovision next year. Now, one city somewhere else in Europe has already opted in to say, hey, if Ukraine can't host, we'll help you out. And that city is Stockholm. Stockholm, of course, famously hosted the Eurovision back in 2016, where, of course, Jamala actually won the competition as well. So it'll be interesting to see if that connection remains the same and if Stockholm will absolutely be the country hosting Eurovision next year if Ukraine wins. Because I'm hearing that the British of the BBC also have a plan already in the works to offer their help if needed to Ukraine. And of course, the UK makes a great shot as well, but more on that in a minute. Because on Saturday, we saw the rehearsals of the Big Five, and it looks like we might actually get 3 major contenders coming in from the Big Five this year. Of course, Italy has been an early favorite with Brividi, with the lovely duet by Mahmood and Blanco, but 2 other contenders are straight behind them. First of all, Queen of Latin Pop, Chanel, came to Turin already having a lot of expectations on her back, and she turned them on their heads. Not only do we see the famous breakdown choreography, we also now see a new ending. We hear trumpets, there's new choreo, she's got a fan, everything is really turning up for Chanel. Have a little look at what she's preparing for the big final this Saturday. I'm still practicing that choreo. I love, love, love it. Now, next up, another great contender for this Saturday is the United Kingdom. I've told you before, Sam Ryder is really on a great trajectory, and he did not disappoint in that final rehearsal last Saturday. Not only is he bringing the biggest staging of this year, he also added a new guitar solo. He's wearing a spanky kind of jumpsuit with all kinds of beading and pearls on it, and an amazing vocal. It even made sure that temporarily they shot up to number 2 with the bookies. Might the UK pull up an upset and do what Duncan Lawrence did in 2019 by scoring not the highest points with the jury and not the highest points with the audience vote, but will end up having enough points to actually win Eurovision? I think it could happen. Have a little look at what he's preparing for the big final this Saturday on May 14th.
Searched around the universe, been past some black holes, there's nothing but space. And I wanna go.
Now let's catch you up on the latest news on what's happening tomorrow night in semifinal number 2, because one of the acts to really look out for is Achille Lauro from San Marino, who is bringing his song about freedom and feminism called Stripper. Now, on stage, he will bring, I think, a lot of pyro. We've seen it before. We've seen the cages that he works in. And he's bringing a mechanical bull. The bull actually broke last week, but I hear it's been fixed. And trust me, you will get one of the sexiest shows you've seen at Eurovision, where I'm questioning, will this be as family-friendly as, we've heard questions about Ronella earlier in this week, about how family-friendly it could be? We'll find out on Thursday. Let's see if that moaning he did in the rehearsal makes it into the finale. But here's a little snippet of what you can expect when San Marino performs tomorrow in semifinal number 2.
Ma che stupida voglia che ho, ma guarda che donna che sono, nessuno mi può giudicare, ti fidi di me, che stupido uomo.
One of the big contenders for this year as well remains Sweden, Cornelia Jacobs, who returns to Eurovision this year with her song Hold Me Closer. Her rehearsal was a bit wobbly, which had to do with a lot of technical issues and her also getting caught up in her own microphone cord. Let's hope she figures that out by this Thursday, because for the rest, we will see the exactly same performance as we've seen at Melodifestivalen before. The big green windshield is with her, her raspy vocal will be there, and that amazing eye contact will be there as well. So Sweden might end up in the top 5. Will they win it? I don't think so, but the bookies still remain positive about it as well. Let's see if she doesn't disappoint the fans and if she makes it to that top 5 this Saturday with her song Hold Me Closer for Sweden. It's Cornelia Jacobs.
But until the sunrise, could you just hold me tight? I know I have to let go, but just give me the night.
And closing the show this year is one of my personal favorites. We Are Domi from the Czech Republic with the electro-pop banger Lights Off. And trust me, if you think you saw everything that stage can do yesterday, you are wrong. We Are Domi decided to use every light bulb in that amazing Italian stage.
congratulations on the marvelous news update. You did it so well.
You're welcome. I'm happy to give you all the latest news while you are running around everywhere in Turin. It looks amazing over there.
But tell me, when are you coming to Turin? I truly miss you. And Krista still isn't here either.
Honey, don't you worry. I will be in Turin in time for semi-final 2 tomorrow night. So don't worry. I've packed my bag. I'm on my way almost out the door. And honey, have I got news for you? Krista's already in Turin. Let's go check out her amazing hotel room right now. Let's have a look.
Hello!
Hey, Krista.
Hi!
It's time to get to know you a little better. I mean, you're a woman of the world and Eurovision, so I have some questions for you. What are your top 3 travel hacks?
Well, I always put shampoo, conditioner, and liquids and stuff into small bottles so that I always can travel with only hand luggage, because then I get to move fast from point A to point B. So hand luggage is great. And second of all, I always roll my clothes because then they stay nice and I get more space in my luggage. And the third is that I always bring a pair of comfy shoes.
Handy.
Do you want to come in?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Welcome to my beautiful hotel room. It's amazing, right?
It's very impressive and so much light. So, what's the best Eurovision outfit you have?
I would say the wedding dress I was wearing on stage at Eurovision.
So nice. Hotel or vacation home?
Well, hotel room if it looks like this.
Room service or street food?
Ooh, room service is nice.
And what is your favorite memory from Eurovision 2013?
Yeah, it was the moment when they said that Finland made it from the semi-final to the grand final. That was amazing. But also, of course, the grand final, when I get to perform at the grand final representing Finland. That was something I will never forget.
I can imagine. Dance floor or bar stool?
Dance floor, of course. I love to dance.
Me too. So, who is your best Eurovision travel buddy?
Ooh, I would say it's the dancers that I have had with me on these concerts because we have so much fun together.
Okay, so now tell me, what is your most embarrassing moment?
There are too many of them, I'm not gonna tell you.
Really? What a shame. Okay, so what's the best Eurovision party?
Yeah, you know, that year when I represented Finland in 2013, that whole year was just a crazy Eurovision party. But then when we were there in Malmö, that was really great.
That sounds fun.
The best ones.
What's your favorite museum?
Oh, I would say this is Holland in Amsterdam. That's a really funny museum. I recommend it to everybody.
It's on the list. So, suitcase or backpack?
Suitcase, definitely.
Beach or mountain?
Ooh, beach. I love the beach. I love it so much.
Same. What is the best road trip you've taken by car?
My best road trip is the one with you guys.
You are such a charmer. Okay, so what is the best Eurovision act to never win?
Well, isn't it obvious?
Okay, you're right. What is the best holiday song?
Ooh, Madonna with Holiday, Celebrate. I always get in such a vacation mode when I hear that song.
I can imagine. Flip-flop or sneakers?
Sneakers, because then I can also go for a run or a walk if I want to, so definitely sneakers.
Who has the best Eurovision outfit ever?
There's so many nice ones. How could I ever choose?
So, who is the biggest surprise winner of Eurovision?
Maybe Salvador Sobral.
Ooh, interesting. What is the best Eurovision moment in history for you?
Oh, best moment in history is definitely when Finland won Eurovision Song Contest with Lordi, because nobody thought it was going to happen, and it happened, and it's just amazing. Crazy, but so great.
I love a good surprise. Okay, so here's the final one. Vespa or Fiat?
Fiat.
Well, thanks, Krista. That was fun. See you soon.
Thank you. Mwah. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.